All right, we've relocated to the chapter room, looking like it's in good shape. Later tonight, it's going to be filled with, everybody returned from Thanksgiving break.
Yeah, 73 undergrads these days. Pretty
73.
amazing.
So I think that's a credit to everybody who's recently come through the house. I was struck. I stopped before stopping at the house. I stopped over at campus, went through Olmsted, kind of looking at some of the awards that are there. Greek chapters of the year, whatever. It's SIGA every single year. Greek leaders. I'm looking at composites. Oh, that's that guy, right? So we've got SIGEPs that are still winning awards with student activities board, whatever, holding key positions on campus. And I was struck because you try to keep up, and obviously hearing the Ones campaign, right, and all the great things that we're investing over at with the university, but enrollment's down in higher ed, right? Retention, particularly that retention, like those first year students, second year students, that's going down. And that's kind of, those are maybe incremental changes, right, that they're seeing, although you being the education major.
But fraternity involvement is way down. And what's really amazing about some of those numbers that you see, you go, well, that's kind of what we were used to. But over the last 3 years, half of all of the bids that have been signed in Greek houses have become SIGEPs. Some of our counterparts, when I was here, Fiji was probably the strongest house on the street.
Probably had like four chapters that consistently would have strong numbers.
Yeah, and now Fiji is 4 or 5 members, not 4 or 5 individuals joining a year, but that's their total membership on a regular basis. And so you can see how much time and energy has been invested in building the community at SIGEP, where you're going, well, 20 people are joining, 25 people are joining out of 35 to 40 people who are joining the Greek system. And so we're seeing what a difference it makes to have a healthy, strong, vibrant house that's invested in some of the values that we've been invested in for generations now.
Well, that's why I think, I think what struck me was, Balanced Man program, this emphasis on sound mind, sound body, philanthropy, all those things, right? You see these other houses. I just drove over from campus, right? And when we were here 20 years ago, Sigma Chi had a brand new house. Theta Chi, had a big campaign, improved house. Phi Delt right next door, improved house. SAE's got a big addition on the back. Fiji had a big investment, right, in their houses. But without the underlying program, without the national support, without the engaged alumni, right? There's no return on that investment. Whereas right here, and we ask these guys, right, what would you like done in the house? There's a few things, right? The kitchen keeps coming up.
It comes up every time.
But for the other stuff, hey, we're gonna make do, right? Because it's a house, it's a home, right? It's the guys in the house that make the difference. So what we're looking at here is the money that has already been committed to, what's been slated in terms of those projects is not in hopes of turning something around, right? It's sustaining the success that we've seen. And Bob, the numbers that you trotted out there really kind of blew me away. Hopefully you guys again like and subscribe. Please share this stuff.
Smash that like button.
We're only going to do this membership run for once or twice a year. But really, share that news. I think those numbers that you just shared were amazing. Obviously, people are coming back from break, but a lot of these parking lots are pretty desolate. We've already got a group kind of meeting up in the room watching football. This house is
there's energy here all the time.
Energy, warmth. Not just saying it because it was 20 degrees outside, but there, it's definitely paying off. So we'll be back to give you guys some other views of the house. But the chapter room looking pretty good. So hopefully they'll have a good, they slated 2.5 hours for chapter this evening, but again, it's ambitious. There's a lot to share, 73 guys, gavel pass, there's a lot to cover. So we'll be back in a little bit.